fine friends. So, as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be doing a chemical peel haul. I'm just so fucking, I can't take myself sometimes. Anyways, chemical peel haul today. The reason I wanted to do this today is not only because you guys have a ton of questions about chemical peels and y'all have been asking me to do videos on the chemical peels I do forever and ever, but I also wanted to give you guys an idea of the website that I order from, as far as like cost, how much you're looking at, what the vials look like when you get them, also like the information that the website that I order off sends you. There is a lot of information available on this particular website. The website that I order my chemical peels from is called makeupartistschoice.com, and I say because it's not makeup artist choice, it's makeup artists, like a plural artist, more than one artist, choice.com. A lot of people get that confused because when I say it, they're like, I looked that up and that's not right, I couldn't find it, or whatever. So it's makeup artists with an S at the end, choice.com. They have no clue who I am. I am not affiliated with them at all whatsoever. There may be some kind of affiliation link in the bottom bar, because I think what I'm going to do is email them and see if I can get some kind of discount or something like that for you guys. But to be honest with you guys, there is a discount on their website every single day. They have like a discount code in play, but it's, you go to their website and there's like a sidebar that says like, for acne, for aging, for this, whatever. And when you go to the sidebar, it'll say deal of the day. You click on that, they'll give you a coupon code to use, and it's always 20% off. So not only do you get this stuff hella cheap, but you also get it at a discount. So, and like I said, they're not affiliated with me at all whatsoever. I don't make any money. Y'all know I'm always real with you. So let's just get into it. So when I went on the website, I ordered, and it's not just chemical peels in here, I actually ordered a couple of skincare things, samples. What I like about this website is that you can go on there and actually buy samples. So you can, you know, spend $10 for a little jar of bloobity blah and try it out, see if you like it, and then go ahead and buy it, because some of their skincare is up in like the prestige pricing or high-end pricing. So some of their skincare does fall in like the $30 to $50 range category. So, but I will tell you, even though it is like in the $30 to $50 range, you get a lot. You get like an ounce to 2 ounces for like skin creams and stuff like that. So a lot of the skincare stuff I just ordered samples of, because I've tried a number of their skincare products and they have so much that I want to try other things. You know what I'm saying? Eventually in the future, I want to do some type of rounded video where I talk about the stuff that I've tried from this website and the stuff that I like the most. Okay. So the things that I purchased were the Belle Evolve. There's a brand on the website called Belle Evolve Beautify lifting serum, and I just got a small little pump of that, and it was $10. I purchased the Makeup Artist Choice 15% TCA at-home peel. I purchased, and I got just the sample, not the kit, which, by the way, and I'll get into that when it comes to the chemical peels, normally I only get the samples, because the samples, you need so little that the samples are big enough to last you for an extended period of time. So save you a little money on that tip as well. The Makeup Artist Choice Enzyme Eye Cream, I got the 1 gram sample, and that was $3. Did I say how much the TCA was? The TCA is $18. I don't think I did. The 5 acid body peel, and I got the 1 ounce sample size. That was $12.50. I got the body peel for like ingrown hairs and to just kind of make my legs appear a little bit smoother and like evened out in tone before I go on vacation. Although I haven't used it yet because I'm tanning and I don't want to like exfoliate all my fucking tan off, you know? So I haven't used that yet. Other than that, I've used like all this stuff. What's next? And that, did I say that was $12.50? Yes, I did. The Makeup Artist Choice Advanced Repair Cream Reformulated in the 4 gram sample jar, that was $10, and it's regularly like $40 or $50 for like the 1 or 2 ounce. 70% glycolic acid at home chemical peel in the two. It's called a 2 dram. I don't know what that means. I'm not a fucking chemist. I don't know what all this stuff is. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. In the 2 dram sample for $12, and then I got the 65% lactic acid peel in the half-ounce kit, and that was $22.75, which was the most expensive thing. When you get your package, the package just comes in a regular, like, priority mailbox. It's not, you know, all fancy dancy. It just comes like this. It's very, like, professional and medical. It's not all froofy and pretty and wrapped in ribbon and things like that. It's like medically packed, you know what I mean? Because it's like medical grade shit, so it's like medically packed. So if you order, and I'll just go through the information and stuff like that they give you when you do order, because there is just a plethora of information on this website, all the way down to you being able to send in pictures of yourself and their customer service recommending things to you. So that's why whenever somebody asks me about it, I'm like, just go on the site, because I promise you there's so much information on that website, all the way down to, you know, them explaining to you what type of chemical peel, if you want to delve into chemical peels, you should be looking for. There's just a plethora of information, girl. I promise you, go read it. The website can be a little tricky to navigate because, and it used to not be, but they've set up the website a little bit differently. I don't really care for the way they set it up now, because there is like a click down bar that you have to go through, and it's just kind of confusing when you do it. So maybe in my future chemical peel video, I'll kind of go through the website and maybe do like a screen capture of like going through the website and showing you guys how to navigate it, because it's so fucking confusing now. I don't know why they changed it. Maybe because they have more products or something, or it was easier for them, but it's really confusing when you look at it. But we'll talk about that later. But it's nothing that anybody that doesn't know how to shop online couldn't figure out. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of click until you find something. When you order chemical peels, the first thing they send you is, for each peel, they send you a pamphlet that looks like this, and it tells you about your peel. So this one is for the 70% glycolic peel, and this pamphlet tells you everything from when to peel, to how to peel, to pre-peel, what you should be doing before you peel, what you should be doing after you peel, what you should be doing, you know, in correlation with your peel, like everything. It gives you, I mean, the pamphlet is this big. It's got a front and back to it. There is so much information in these pamphlets that as long as you follow the pamphlet, it would be literally impossible for you to fuck up. So I know a lot of you guys have said, I wanted to do it, but I'm scared because I don't know what I'm doing. You don't need to know what you're doing. I didn't know what I was doing when I first did it. So believe me, you don't need to know what you're doing. As long as you follow the directions according to Makeup Artist Choice pamphlets or website, or you know, their suggestions, as long as you follow the directions, you will not fuck yourself up. You will be just fine. It even tells you in here, like this 70% glycolic one, it even tells you how to dilute it. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, it tells you everything, girl, everything. The TCA peel is one of their very most strongest peels. Like, I know that's not really grammatically correct or anything, but like, this shit is crazy. The TCA peel is crazy, girl. And as far as the TCA peel goes, I've only ever done the TCA peel on my entire face one time, because you have to have so much downtime with this peel. This peel is like what you think of when you think of chemical peels. This peel will make your skin flake off. This peel will make your skin very red and irritated underneath. However, this peel will do more than any of the other peels. This peel is something that after about 2 weeks, you're going to be like, whoa, I have baby skin. Like, you'll have all new skin after this peel. A lot of people who have acne or, you know, very deep hyperpigmentation, things of that nature, will do this type of peel. I do not do this type of peel because, like I said, there's just too much downtime. I did this one time. I had, I think 4 or 5 days off of work in a row, and I did this peel, and that 4 or 5 days wasn't even enough. Like, my skin the next day was like so tight, and it started peeling. I've actually got a scar on my face right here because I just could not stand the peeling anymore, because when you're peeling, you can't like fuck with your face. You cannot exfoliate. You cannot peel the skin off. As irritating and as annoying as it is, if you got a giant piece of skin hanging off your face, like, you cannot peel it off because it will fuck your face up and it will leave scarring like it did on me. So if you always see like this little spot on my face and wonder what it is, that's what it is, girl. It's a scar. Oddly enough, I do plan on in the future taking the TCA peel and just using it on that one small spot and trying to alleviate that scar. But the reason why that scar occurred was because I had like a piece of skin and I would not leave it alone. It was driving me so crazy, y'all. I took one of my like facial razors and was like scraping it with my facial razor and then wondered why it left a fucking scar on my face. So you really have to like take the utmost caution when you're doing this. That's why I don't use the TCA peel. However, I did buy the TCA peel because months ago or years basically, really, years ago when I started peeling, I had read, and by the way too, I forgot to mention, they have a ton of before and afters on there. They've got a ton of reviews on there because they actually pay you for your reviews. So they pay you in way of product for your reviews, for your pictures, for your testimonials, for your before and afters. So there are a shit ton of before and afters up on that website because of that. So the reason why I started buying the TCA peel after I peeled that one time was like, I ain't never doing this again, is because I had seen somebody on a review say, oh, you can mix this with your moisturizer. My son has acne and I mix it with a moisturizer and it totally got rid of his acne. I'm sorry, I'm so overexposed. This focus on doll. After that, I was like, oh shit, I want to try that. So I started mixing it with my moisturizer, and lo and behold, it totally like diminished my acne. So that is why I still buy the TCA peel. This card they sent me here is about their lactic peel because I ordered a lactic peel. Come on and focus. Looks like this, just gives you general information on a lactic peel. The reason why the lactic peel comes on just this tiny little card and not a big ass pamphlet like the glycolic and the TCA is because the lactic is not near as strong as what the glycolic is the strongest peel before you get to like a real strong, like it's going to peel your face off peel. The glycolic or the lactic is right under the glycolic, so it's not as strong. A lactic acid peel I prefer because it helps draw moisture into the skin because it has hyaluronic acid in it, yada yada yada. I will go through all that when I do like my actual chemical peel video. I don't want to get too much into detail in this video because this video is just the haul. The next little card that I got was the body peel. Again, another information card telling you how to use the body peel, when you should use it, when you shouldn't use it. And then the last card I got was a caution card. Every time you order a peel, no matter if it is the lightest peel that they carry or the heaviest peel they carry, they will send you a caution card on peeling. So, you know, it says never use granular exfoliators, exfoliating pads, nor scrubbing brushes within 24 hours of peeling. Stop retin-A, benzoyl peroxides, acne products, and other drying agents 24 hours prior. If you're allergic to aspirin, never use the salicylic acid or beta hydroxy peel. Never apply a peel without doing a patch test. Never apply a chemical peel to inflamed skin. TCA peels are a different class of peels and come with their own unique set of cautions in addition to the ones listed here. Always read our product directions in their entirety and don't take shortcuts, like on and on and on. This is a cautionary for any chemical peel in general. So now that I told you what to expect when you get the stuff and all the stuff that it includes, I'm going to get into the products now. So I'm going to start with the skincare just so you guys can kind of see what the sample sizes look like. So this is the Bell Evolve Advanced Repair Cream or whatever it was called, and the 4-gram sample. And it looks like this. And it looks like this. Comes in just this little, it's almost like a, you know, travel kind of container. I started using this the day after I did my lactic peel, which was the day after I got this in the mail, which has been, I don't know how long it's been, maybe like a week or two, something like that. So I started using this. The reason why I got it is because a lot of people on the website were saying this is so good when you're peeling. It really helps moisturize your skin. It supposedly has peptides and stuff like that in it. I feel like using this versus using other creams and stuff like that when I've peeled before, I feel like this cream here isn't really any different than like an Aquaphor or a CeraVe, you know, whatever the CeraVe one is called, the real heavy CeraVe cream, or the heavy Cetaphil cream. I don't really feel like this is that much different than that. It's supposed to be different because it's supposed to have peptides and stuff like that in it, but I didn't notice my skin healing or being not dry any shorter of amount of time than as opposed to before when I would peel and just use like Aquaphor or something, you know what I mean? So I don't think I am going to purchase the full size of this because the full size of this is like $40 or $50. The next thing is the Belle Evolve Beautify Lifting Serum in the 4 ml airless pump, and it looks like this. This I got because I saw reviews again on the website of people saying that they had hooded eyes and that this had really helped add like a lift to their hooded eyes. Some of the reviews you just have to take with a grain of salt because there were people on there like, oh my god, I saw a fucking difference the next day. Girl, no you didn't. You didn't see a difference the next day. Come on. With a chemical peel or something like that, yes. But when it comes to like a moisturizer, a serum, or something like that, unless it's got some type of alpha hydroxy or beta hydroxy acid in it, I don't think so. I don't think you're going to see a difference. Like, there was a review on there where the chick was like, oh my god, my hooded eyes were as hooded the next day. I don't really think that that is necessarily true. Like, I'm not going to come down on somebody's review or nothing, but I was like, I don't know that I believe that. Just saying. But it is a good serum. Haven't been using it long enough to attest to like whether it's making my eyes not hooded or not. But will I purchase it? I don't know yet. I want to go through this whole tube to decide whether or not I'm going to purchase it. Obviously, I haven't seen a difference yet because I've only been using it for like a week or two. Next thing I got was the Enzyme Eye Cream in the 1 gram sample. Obviously, I probably should have looked online as to how much 1 gram actually was because it came in this. And that was all that I got. You know, honestly, I should have known because the sample was $3. So I got the sample because I want to say this was like $50 or $60 maybe. I can't exactly remember, but I was just like, let me just get that sample. But I should have known how small it was going to be for $3. At first, I was going to order like 3 or 4 samples, but then like my bill was up in the $80 range, so I was like, let me dial it back a little bit. So I might just order a couple more samples of this. Again, can't tell what it does because it's only been a week or two since I've used it. It is very moisturizing. It does like moisturize my 90-year-old eyes and stuff, but outside of that, obviously nothing because it hasn't been enough time. Another thing they do is they always send you samples. They sent me this 2 gram sample of the cucumber toner. I feel like they always send samples of the cucumber toner though. Like I only remember ordering once or twice because I've ordered from this website like 5 or 6 times. I only remember ordering like maybe once or twice when they did not send me the cucumber toner. They always send the cucumber toner. As it's a good toner, I just don't use toner. On into the peels. The first peel that I got is the Lactic Acid peel. This is the Lactic Acid peel in, what did they call it? In the 1/2 ounce sample size kit. The reason why they call this a kit is because it doesn't just come with the lactic peel, it also comes with a pH prep solution. pH prep solution is essentially just like a toner you put on before you do your peel. What this does is it basically just gets rid of all the oils and stuff off your skin so that way the peel can penetrate deeper. Me personally, I never use this little pH prep solution. I get the kit because you can't order just the acid outside of the kit in bigger sizes. You can order like a sample size, like the 2 gram sample or whatever. Whoops, and I'll show you what that looks like. But you can't order a bigger size on its own, if that makes sense. So I always get this pH prep solution with it. I just never use it. Me personally, I use alcohol because I feel like alcohol really sucks all the oils and stuff out of your skin. Probably not the best thing to use, but that's what I do. If you want to like stay like Safety Sally, you can just use the prep solution and, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. This is the size of the 1/2 ounce kit of the lactic acid. It looks like this. As this does look very, very teeny tiny, this will last you the longest. It'll last you the longest time. Like, I literally, the last time I got this size of a bottle, it lasted me, Jesus, probably almost a year. Like, it's a very thick serum-y consistency, so it coats your face with not a lot of product, and you don't need a lot of product for it to be effective. So that's what this looks like. Also, by the way, you're only using, you know, this. It's not something you're using on your skin every day. This is something you're only going to do like once a month, twice a month, you know what I mean? So that's why it lasts a while. Next up is the 5 acid body peel in the 1 ounce size, and that look like this right here. This, even though it's called the 5 acid body peel, I would honestly, like, this is something you could potentially buy and put on your face. It's basically just a mixture of a bunch of acids that they carry. It's a mixture of a lactic acid and a TCA acid, and, or maybe not TCA. There's like lactic, glycolic, mandelic. There's like all kinds of acids mixed into this one thing. You could essentially use this on your face. I wouldn't suggest it because it probably is a little bit heavier, being that it's for your body and not for your face, but I would totally use this on my face only because I'm an old pro. That's the only reason why. I'm an old pro. Once you get into doing it and kind of getting the feel for it, then you'll know what you can do, what you can't do, whatever else. You'll kind of catch that along the way, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this looks like. This was $12.50. Next up is the 70% glycolic acid. This is the 2-gram sample is what they call it. Looks like this right here. Very medical, very like old apothecary-ish type deal. I love these little glass jars. I love the fact that they put it in a dark glass jar, just because I've heard like with chemical peels and stuff like that they can lose their potency if they're in plastic, and like a lighter colored plastic, kind of like the lactic acid one is. So I really like these because obviously I keep them around for a long time, so I want them to be as potent as possible for as long as possible. So again, it looks super tiny, I get that, but this is going to last you forever because it's something you're only going to use once a month. When I put them on, I just use a facial brush, which I will talk all about in my chemical peel video. But anyways, same thing with this. This, you literally, what I do is just pull the cap off, pour it in the cap, and then, you know, get it from the cap. This, again, just like the lactic, will last you forever because you're not using it on the daily, and you don't need much to cover your entire face. It doesn't take that much at all. So as this looks very small for whatever price it was, it's really not. It's actually insanely cheap. If you went to a doctor or a dermatologist or a spa or an esthetician to get which I don't even think estheticians can do chemical peels, honestly. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. But if you went to a medical professional to get a chemical peel done, it would be up in the $500 to $1,000 range to get it done. You can get light chemical peels like glycolic or lactic for less, maybe like $100, $200. But I mean, would you rather spend $100 to $1,000 to get a chemical peel, or would you rather do it yourself for less than $20? Just saying. And the last peel that I got was the 15% TCA peel in the 2-gram sample. And she looks like a dish right here. This is something that I do tend to go through more than like the lactic or the glycolic, because like I said, I mix this with my moisturizer. What I do is basically I find something that has a dropper on it, wash it out, and then I will take probably 2 to 3 drops of this to start. And mix it with my moisturizer, use that every day. The next moisturizer I buy, I will mix a couple more drops. The next one I buy, I'll mix a couple more drops. I've never used more than an entire like dropper full of TCA in a moisturizer. If you use too much, you can tell that you've used too much because your skin will dry out. Another thing I wanted to mention is and I've mentioned this in videos before, a lot of times this will completely change the consistency of your moisturizer. So what I mean by that is I had a one moisturizer, like the Herbiary, it's called Serum Eye Cream, I think is what it was called, that I had mixed this with, and it completely liquefied it. Not all moisturizers will do that, but some of them it will just liquefy. So when it does that to a moisturizer, basically I'll just dump it in a spray bottle and I'll spray it on my face, and that's how I'll use it. So that way nothing's going to waste, girl. I'm not wasting no money, no product, no nothing. So that is what's up. That's my haul. That's my chemical peel haul. So these are basically the acids that work for me and for my skin type. You may be on a whole nother level. You may be somebody that used mandelic and salicylic and, you know, all the other acids they have. They have an array of acids on their website. I would definitely suggest, even before like I do the video or anything like that, just go into their website and like checking it out, fishing through the website, reading information, doing your own research, taking into account your skin versus like my skin. My skin is mature skin, dry skin, acne prone skin. Your skin might be oily skin, young skin, I don't know, sensitive skin. You really need to take that into account when you're like searching and researching, stuff like that. And it tells you all that stuff on the website. So just do your own research per your own skin and kind of figure out what you think is going to work for you. Again, at the end of the day, like I said earlier, you can always take a picture of yourself, tell the customer service about your skin, and they will recommend products for you. So, Jesus, I sound like a fucking Makeup Artist Choice commercial. I'm not even affiliated with them at all. So anyways, that's it. I just wanted to do a haul before I got into like really doing like the chemical peels and like showing you guys like what I use, how I use it, yada yada yada. So I just wanted to do the haul first, so that way in case you guys want to buy shit, you'll know what to expect. You'll know how much the stuff is, because when I first started shopping on there, I was like, what the fuck is a 2-gram sample? Like, how fucking big is that? Because they don't have pictures on there. They have a picture of what it is. They have a picture of like a big bottle, like a kit. So if you go on looking for the 70% glycolic acid, say, they'll have a kit that has a big giant bottle of acid, a big giant bottle of prep solution. You know what I'm saying? It's not the bottle that you're buying. So it's kind of just you know, take what you get or whatever, like order at your own risk or something. I mean, that's what I did at first. At least you guys have this video to kind of go off of, you know what I'm saying? And just before, like if anybody decides to order just from this haul, just make sure that you start low on your peels. I just wanted to throw that out there so nobody's going and ordering what I am, because I'm an old dog. I just want to throw this out there just to get this out of the way, out in the open, so I can feel good about my conscience. Please do not start, like, see that, oh, she's ordering at 70%, or she's ordering at 65%. I need that too. You need to start small. I am like an old pro at this. I've been doing this for years, so that's why I order the higher ones, because I know what they do to my skin. I've used higher ones before, and I know, you know, the effects that it's going to give me. I maybe got stuck on stupid and probably ordered them too high, because it's been quite a few months since I've actually done a chemical peel, and I did a lactic peel and my face was peeling all over the place, which is primarily the reason why I haven't really been up in my filming room under the lights, because my face was like so bad for quite a few days right around this area. I mean, my skin was like dry and crusty and flaky, and like it just looked a shit, girl. It looked a shit. So just be careful, because that's what will happen to you if you're not careful and you start high. You need to start low and gradually work your way up. I promise you the results will happen, and they will literally happen overnight. Like when you do your first chemical peel, at first it feels like a sunburn and you're like, oh my god, my skin's so sore and sensitive. You wake up the next day and your skin is literally glowing. You're like, oh my god, some of my wrinkles is down, some of my freckles is faded, my tone of my skin looks good. Like, girl, I'm telling you, like, you want to do this. Believe that. You just have to be all the careful. Promise me, if you're buying it, you're going to be all the careful. Just do that for me, girl. So that's it. That's it for my chemical peel haul. So like I said, I will be doing a video in the future, going a little bit more in depth into chemical peels and like how I use them, what I do, and blah, blah, blah. This was just a haul just to give you guys an idea of what you're going to get if you would happen to decide to order. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, just leave them in the comments. Y'all know I always answer my comments. And that's it. it's time to outro this bitch. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are not. Do not forget to hit the notification bell. If you don't want to hit the notification bell, at least engage. Say what's up in the comments. Give it a like if you liked it. Give it a dislike if you disliked it. Follow me on all my social media here, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Peace.
I think information. I didn't put anything on my lips. What kind of a YouTuber doesn't wear lipstick in her video? What? Okay. Chemical peel. If you follow the pamphlet, why could I say pamphlet? Whoa, don't fall. What kind of